Hello. I have no idea where to continue because it was a while. And the same, I need to like set up some things, I guess. But I'm happy that I at least started stream. Okay, that looks good. Oh, that should also be fine. Okay. That's good. That works too. You don't need that part. Okay. I also have tea, so everything's perfect. Do I want the music a bit louder again? I don't know. Maybe a bit. Maybe like this. Okay. Yeah, so I forgot everything that I did here. We'll just go to wherever I wrote continue here. Oh, already at this point. And then see what we do with that. But yeah, I'm just happy to be back at morning streaming now. Because when I got up, I, turned around like one usually does, and then somehow thought it would be already too late to stream before work. But turned out it wasn't, which is great. Yeah, I think that all should work out. Okay, let's do a quick rundown what oh, I also should have my phone somewhere so I can see if work wants something. Okay. Good. Yeah, so what's the plan in general here? Let's do the quick rundown. So in general, the idea is that I I have this bingo board of variable sizes, and I want to generate where to put the squares or where to put the goals on the squares. And I somehow got into the typical programmer over engineering mode and figured I built this thing for any size and use a lot of math for it because that's fun to some extent, if it works out. So at first we did the board so that it looks like this, did some JavaScript, TypeScript, and React stuff to get this layout with everything being equidistant and all that stuff. Then we can like fill stuff in there. Stuff is at this point the right thing because we don't have anything useful yet. So yeah, we have this board. We can just fill it with squares whenever we want to. And then we started doing graphs from sample points. So what I inputted here was these points. I think this is one, the 1 is 1, 2 is 1, then 3 and 4 I think are also sample points. And then this is linear, constant, and here polynomial mapping through the points. And then afterwards we see this is like the scale how I inputted it. So I could do it in like, I want squares of, oh yeah, so what's the graph? The graph is difficulty on the x-axis. And here it is amount on the y-axis, and then here it's the same difficulty but percentage. So basically what you can say here is that with you want easy squares, right? If you say difficulty 1 is like easy, difficulty 5 is very hard. You want basically 5 easy squares compared to 20 medium squares and stuff like that. So this gives the percentage, which says like with a chance of, I don't know, 8%, difficulty squares of 1 will be there. With a chance of 25, it will be of 4. Oh, hi Dexter, nice to see you. Good luck with coding. Thank you. Yeah, it's a bit tough to get back into it, but I hope it will work, because I only have 1 hour each morning if I do these streams before I need to get to work, right? So yeah, we'll see how far I get. I'm now explaining it somehow also to myself to get back into what I'm doing. If there are any questions that I could answer, just ask, but yeah. Oh, I actually have a computer science degree, but honestly I forgot 95% of what I did at college. Great. Yeah, I know that too. There are like things though that I somehow stick by, even though I didn't use them in my job a lot. Those that are more, let's say, more logical math stuff, except statistics and all of that. But there's a lot of things that I just forgot. But yeah, I get that. It's just also, I think it's just too much for not using it afterwards. Hi Respawn, nice to see you. Oh yeah, you got the you can basically gamble on what Jammy mode you get. So if you post any Jammy mode, there's like a selection of Jammy modes that will randomly answer you. Interesting that DocJam is not working on the overlay. So yeah, it's using like a regex. So basically it doesn't even need to be one of my emotes, as long I think if it ends with jam and is up to 5 letters or something like that, it should respond with one of my jam emotes. But yeah, I hope you both are doing great, having a great day so far. Yeah. So what was the point with this one then? Oh yeah, this is the, what I did here is I integrate now. So I have this function, I make this out of it. This function here is a PDF, so probability density function, which means that the integral is like 1 in the end, right? So if I integrate over this entire thing, it will be 1. And that is important because I need to do that for math, because in the end something will happen like this square should be of difficulty 5, and then I need to determine, to fill this board, what square do I actually take that has difficulty 5. And so I need to integrate and then do some, and that's, I think, is what's the next to do, inverse sampling. And what this will do is that I basically roll the dice for a random number, and the random number will be between 0 and 1, and then I hit I don't know, 0.8. I go into the graph, I look what value it is, and I know, okay, I need to have 4.6 or something as difficulty, and then I pick in the range of items I have, and if they all have the same difficulty, I pick random out of them. So that's basically the state we have now. It's like we have the board in general, we have some math stuff for the underlying algorithm. The closest thing I get to programming these days is fucking around with Sammy for streaming. I don't know what a Sammy is. If you don't mind explaining, else I'll just Google. Programming. Semi solutions. Streaming assistant designed for enhanced intelligence. Oh, I see. Ah, okay. Yeah, I get that. I actually want to build something similar at some point, just because I like the idea of having something like that built by myself. I'll definitely keep that thing open though, and look on what it does and what it doesn't. I always have way too big ideas and never do any of it. So yeah. But maybe I can use that in my idea as an RP instead of doing a lot of the stuff myself. Let me catch up with chat and then we'll try to find out what I was coding last time I did it. 7 a.m. Oh my god. It's 12:30 here, so I guess you're way more in the morning than me. Kind of feel like lying when I write morning stream in the title and stuff, but I did not wake up before 11 a.m. I do a little programming other than PowerShell for work and some coding for game dev. Semi is really great. You do so much with it. Most of my triggers on stream are through Semi. Okay, nice. But it's all coding, right? There's no graphical user interface and stuff like that, because that is where like my idea was going in, basically having graphical programming to do whatever, and then people could add extensions of common functionality and those things. That was like my idea. Okay, let's quickly check what we have here. We have the integral points, we have the normal sampling. Okay. And we have these sections that get calculated. Okay. No, the GUI is pretty good for it. Oh, I see. It's been updated a lot over the last few months. Extremely active Discord community around too. I think it's 5 devs that maintain updated. Okay, that's great for them, but maybe not so nice for me having the idea to build the same thing. But I mean, I can look into it if it's exactly the same. And if not, I just find a new project to do. But then I definitely will look into that. Do you know if you can also combine that with like TTS? Because what I recently wanted to do is have TTS outputted only if you are like following and then use a command, and I did not find any tool that could do that out of the box. Either everyone can use these commands, or it's only controlled over bits and donations and stuff like that. So I wanted to have like more control over it, so maybe be able to only have followers and then possibly blacklist. So I would need to have like, I guess, some RP control on checking the user and then checking if I allow them to use the TTS command. If you ever need a guinea pig for testing, come in. Okay, great. I'll do that. I think there are some TTS integrations, but I'm not 100% sure. Okay, I'll definitely look into that, because I don't know, I like TTS, but I don't want to have it as like completely open, and then I don't want I don't have like channel points or anything like that, so I couldn't even make it just very cheap. I guess I need to stand up and turn the record and then we continue with coding here, or start rather. I just talk too much and do nothing. Okay, let me turn it. Okay. So this will take an x value, sample the graph, and return the sampled point. Yeah, I just explained that. So I explained in a sense of why do I have this open? Okay, explain on what the inverse sampling is, right? We get the y value and then we pick the x value. And for that, we just simply steal, I guess. Well, not steal, but I just need to recall how it's done. Oh, I should have, let me remove this here. I should have an open chat where I ask that, but that might be so long ago that I wouldn't find it anymore. I should have named it something. Yeah, I don't find it, so let's just read what ChatGPT says here. I get some different results if I just Google Semi. Oh yeah, I did Google Semi first without programming or Twitch or something like that too. Yeah, you get some different results, definitely. I first thought like maybe Dexter was just, you know, tricking us, but then I did find it. One thing I'm struggling to do with Semi, it's probably possible, is to have certain redemptions available only when I'm in a certain scene in OBS. Oh, I see. I'm pretty sure it's possible, but I'm just a dumbass. Okay. I mean, that requires that it's fully integrated with OBS, right? So if it is like in OBS, that should somehow be possible. But that also means that it's quite advanced and possibly can do all the things that I want to do. I'll look into that definitely. Okay, let's see. A typo. Okay, what did I write? Inverse. Oh, inverse sampling, whatever that should be. Interesting. So do we get an inverse sampling algorithm now, or did ChatGPT give us an inverse sampling? Okay, we just got a random algorithm. Well, that shows that you need to know how to use the tools. Oh my god. Inverse sampling TypeScript algorithm. I'd recommended checking it out just to give yourself some ideas for your own program. Oh yeah, that definitely. But I mean, if it is advanced enough, I might rather use this, right? And then possibly at some point rather contribute to the project if that's possible than doing something on my own. Because for me, at least, the idea is that I want to like do something with value, either for me or for others with stuff. I just be more motivated by it. And then, you know, there's also the programmer dream always of creating something that will spread a lot. And then, you know, you'll be rich and have no more problems ever. So if that's already there, established and really good, I don't see the point of redoing it. Then I rather use it and try to come up with another idea that might be interesting. My tea is ready, so we'll start zipping a bit now, I guess. Possibly too hot still. I like that there are different extensions available for Semi. Oh yeah, I Ko-fi, or how that's called, also there and stuff like that. So that looks very promising. So maybe I'll just make an extension to it that does some additional stuff. Yeah, so we have inverse sampling. We want exactly this. We want, from our probability density function, create a random value or get a random value, which is done with the CDF, the cumulative density function. That's what you see down here. This is the PDF, this is the CDF. So we already have that part. And then here's an example algorithm, right? And this one, I guess we just copy and adjust. Let us read what it does for a second, and then we'll copy it. Yeah, that's just repeating itself. Random numbers, that's okay. Inverse sampling, yeah. Yeah, okay. So we basically just understand the algorithm now and then see what we do with it. Hi Tweako, nice to see you. Hope you're having a great day. We're just starting with the coding. Inverse sampling is what we need now to make this bingo board go to life. Yeah, so let's see. We have this exponential function. Wait, but am I already done? I think this cannot be right. Because the exponential function this will just give us a random value. There's something wrong here. Because it will just check what is the lambda. Okay, lambda is basically the kind of factor of your result. And then we get the random number and we just do inverse of exponential function, right? So this inverse of the exponential function is what I want to have. So I definitely got the name wrong again. Is it iterative inverse sampling maybe? Iterative inverse sampling of PDF. Do you have like any coding background too, Tweako? Or is this like I'm just talking random stuff that nothing makes sense of all the time? Okay, what's this? Is this what we want? I mean, I think I need to recheck my other chats with ChatGPT. This is not what I want, I think. What I want to do here actually is I have the integral. Let me go here. And what I want to do is I sum up everything until I got the value that I rolled. So that's what I want to do here. And I'm not sure if I confused the names or something, but this is definitely not it. Yeah, so let me drag that out so I don't leak my weird other ChatGPT chats and click through it a bit. I do have coding background, but I'm not doing as much as I should be. Oh, I see. Okay. So you did like you don't use it in a job then? No, you can't see, right? Let me check if you can see. I mean, I won't go so far back where I started messing around with ChatGPT and try to see how far I can get it out of the box of society accepted things. But I don't know if I had like some weird idea of what I could try lately. Okay. There's some funny stuff though. Someone said that Parmesan and puke basically are the same thing, and I need to check that. I'm not even sure who that was. I have a ChatGPT chat about puke and Parmesan and their ingredients and where they differ and where they don't, and if they could be considered the same. So yeah. Damn, I have no idea how far that's back. No job currently. I fucked up a bit and have to get my shit together. Oh, sorry to hear that. I hope you get that soon and get back on track. And that at least the time till you're back on track is like not the worst, and you can, you know, it's something to have free time, but then if there's a lot of pressure to get shit back up, get shit done, it doesn't really feel free, at least to me. So I hope it's at least a bit you know, of refreshing energy and then getting back at it. Oh, I think we're getting closer. In September, I asked ChatGPT those things. Define a map in TypeScript. Okay, wow. I think it should be this one. Let's get that back here. That's the wrong thing. This is the one. Okay. Okay. So this is the scaling stuff. Yeah, these are the functions, integration. Linear interpolation stuff, we did all that. Interpolation, okay. Wait, that's it again? No way. I should have prepped this and not just thought of, yeah, I'll just start stream and quickly program that, because I have about, I don't know, 25 minutes left only before I need to go to work. And now I'm sitting here trying to find out how to do this stuff rather than just coding it. Yeah, we did all that, which means that it should be short before this. Did you fix the mic thing getting unchecked? I rechecked that, and the setting was as it should, so I don't give the application full control. But I don't know if maybe when it gets disconnected or some updates comes, then it resets it. So it was not reset when I started stream today, but I have no idea why it wasn't. So I hope it just, you know, we'll be working till the next time that something updates. But yeah, it's nice. I should I should still check that for now, or maybe it's enough that I just try to think about if it's broken or not, and then I guess I hear that I'm not as loud as usual and then can look into it. Programs randomly changing settings you haven't touched for years. Oh yeah, it's the best thing. Everyone loves it. And I guess somehow you can't forbid it. I don't quite know why. There should just be, you know, a box to check and say like, this stays at 100%. Nobody is allowed to change anything about it. But that's not how it is. Oh, this looks also interesting. Some lookup table stuff. Merging arrays. Nope. Damn it. Maybe I again try it in a new chat and see if I can find out what the real naming of it was. No, that's also not correct. That's all too early. I mean, that was the right chat, I think, but it's just not in there. Sorry, I am still like searching through stuff, so I don't want to show you. Oh, this one is really long too. If it's not this one, we'll try to find the algorithm stuff again, or the naming of it. Parsing numbers, doing matrix stuff. Damn, it's already time to switch the record, and I did not program a single line yet. Okay, I can't find it. So we'll start a new chat and try again in a second, and I'll switch records. Okay. Let's try again. What I can also do is check the notes that I have. Maybe I wrote it down here. This is like the whole document of what I want to do with the bingo generator and then example setups. So it's clearly way too over-engineered. Random shuffle, applying the equation. Okay, not in there neither. Let's see. I have a CDF function and no, a PDF function. I have I want to get an inverse sampling point. I already have a way to calculate the inverse, the integral, and therefore have the CDF 2. I think it is called iterative iterative inverse sampling, maybe. Let's see. So it says I should calculate the CDF, we do that. Invert the CDF, get the quantile function, inverse CDF, generate the random. I need to do it iteratively. The CDF is sampled with, how's that one called? The square stuff is sampled iteratively too. Maybe like this. Inverse transform sampling algorithm. I'm quite sure they changed the name for it. Okay. What the fuck? Okay, all of this is not what I want. Maybe I just come up with myself again because it wasn't too complicated. Is there no inverse iterative sampling algorithm for PD probability density functions? I hate English. I never know how to write them. Words. I really don't get why I can't find this thing that I had before again. You know what? We'll give one Google attempt and then we give up on it. Inverse sampling. Okay. Let's see. This is so bright. Okay. Okay. I mean, I guess this should be the right thing, right? So if we just get an example, that would be nice. And then this exponential thing is what ChatGPT gave us as an example before, where we have the exponential function and then the inverted exponential function is the log algorithm, which makes sense. But for me, that doesn't help because I can't integrate or inverse my function as it's not even steady. Like it's not a function, it's just sample points evaluated. Okay, so this also doesn't help because this exponential function will also just be converted to the inverse. So this is close, but I need like iterative stuff. Iterative. Maybe it's inverse interpolation sampling or something similar in that regard. Inverse interpolation. No, that doesn't help. You know when the websites look like this, you're on the right track, but somehow also on the wrong one. Okay. I have no idea why I have such a hard time finding this shit. Okay, let me think about this. If we have this graph, and my goal is to now pick a random value within a range, then rescale it. So basically, if I want to pick between 1 and 2, I take these values, take the y value at this position and the 2 position, scale both so that I have a value between 0 and 1 again. Then I use the random number generator to generate a number between the 0 and 1. And then I integrate stepwise. So basically I have a while loop and I sum up the integration till I am close to the value that I want to have. So if I roll the random number 0.4, I sum up my my integral till I am at 0.4. So that should be the algorithm. And I am 100% sure that this is a thing and is named, but I can't recall what exact it is. But let's just try that and see how that goes. So this is not only the this is only the getting of the x value, right? It's not even the random placement. So we can skip that for now and just do the summing up. But yeah, I don't know. It's so weird that I can't find it. It kind of bothers me. I should have checked that before stream and not waste all your time. Hi Miwa, nice to see you. You're cooked already or you're doing it later? There's some pictures already? No, I know pictures already. Hope you're having a great day. Relaxing day, maybe chill day. Okay, so we will iterate over all the y values. This is also just the y key, right? In x's, yeah, in y's, and then no cooking for you today. Oh, do you go eat somewhere or just someone else cook? So we go through all these keys, and for each and every one we want to get the things. My wife got a party and I ate it. Oh, I see. I hope your meal was still great though. And now I guess we need another sampling point here. Do we just pick the same sample resolution? So let's start with current y value, which starts at 0, and then in the loop we'll add our result of the interpolation. So interpolation result as a placeholder, and then we need our x offset. So we'll also have current x equal 0, and then I guess the current x will be increased by the sample resolution. This sample resolution. How do I use it? I use it like this. Okay. Oh, that's a different different thing. So I could use that from the sample section, but I don't want to think about it right now. Let's just do a placeholder here with some random value. So I can think about that later. I cooked a quick noodle with dry shrimp only. Ooh, nice. Look, not fancy, that's why no photo. I see. But I mean, some simple meals do taste really great, and that I can see that being a great meal to do quick, even if it doesn't look awesome. Make this to no longer be a magic number. Okay. And then while our current y is smaller than our goals, which is the y's and then y key, right? So we have a number of y values that we want to evaluate. And then this is the actual algorithm, and this is just that I can use an array to put in. So we have our y value as a goal here, and we want to get as close to it as possible. So while we're below the value, we continue growing it. And then also maybe in the end I should do something like take the last two values and compare them, pair them for the closest result. Because if we have, like, you know, if we're here and this y value is 0.4, that's like our goal, right? And we're here, we have the current y value from 0.5, and then we'll get through the next iteration, and that's just a big step, and the next value is, I don't know, 0.6. Then I rather take this value than that. But it's not, with just looping over it, we wouldn't have the differentiation. And I guess you could improve this way more with having smaller steps or better algorithms to better find the position where you want to go, and, you know, have like halving the sections and always jump where to go. So yeah, that I guess is the thing to do here. And then the question is, if I, like, the easy and dumb version to do this is not actually sum this up, but rather calculate the current y every time. And because I have like a lookup table and store my results, maybe I could even do that and don't need to interpolate it like stepwise here, which would be more efficient. But rather, you know, if you have this integral, I start with this x value. Yeah, I don't care for the problems. I start with this x value, then I go to the next step, and all the time I calculate the entire integral to that point every single time. So that's inefficient, but maybe that doesn't matter and we don't need to optimize it. I try looking for a potato noodle here, but no luck yet. Oh no. But do you have like gnocchi or gnocchi, or how they're called? Because they are way more popular and quite similar in taste. So if you find maybe gnocchi, because they are more, I think, over the world more spread than Schupfnudeln, you should definitely see if you can find those. because they're like, I guess I even like them more than the Schupfnudeln. You can find gnocchi. Like those are very similar, and then basically Schupfnudeln are just a variation for Germany. So I wouldn't think that the difference is so big or even noticeable that you couldn't just go for gnocchi and try those, if you not already know them, of course. Fresh gnocchi are a huge step better though. Oh yeah, Schupfnudeln. I wish I had more and didn't eat all of it yesterday. The day before yesterday? I'm not sure. Okay, so for the current y, we just take our current x value and feed that into our sampling. And I guess we take this one, the integral sampling. And then for now, we just feed in the current x, and we need to feed it in as an array and get it out as an array. I should later 0. I should later here also add the option to have this sampling point as just one input parameter and not as a loop, so I don't have this weird putting it in as an array and getting it out. You would try gnocchi. Oh, great. Please let me know how you like them, because I really love them, and I'm quite interested if you like them as much too. Point is not assignable to number. I see. I mean, this can be just a point. And then we compare the y value. Oh yeah, and then we need to initialize it with 0, I guess. I plan to stir fry it with garlic and a bit of salt, only to feel the basic taste. Oh yeah, that's already so amazing. You like, I don't know how, if it's like dried or something, but for me, I only fry it. Like, if they are like noodles like dried, you need to, I would recommend cooking them first, so they are I just grabbed that. So basically you put them in a pot with hot water, right? And then you put them in, and when they start to float, then they have like enough water in it and are basically ready. So I cook them in a pot till they start floating, then I take them out, put them in a hot pan and fry the outside. I think that's the best way. Boil first for 10 minutes, right? Then frying them. Yeah. And like the great thing is that they start floating up when they're about to be ready. I'll just restart the record and not, or maybe I can turn it, because I only have like 10 more minutes. Let's see if we can get something out of the sampling algorithm. Yeah. Okay, so this should actually work now. The question is, can I do something with it and plot the result? Oh yeah, we still return points, but after this, points, we add the current point. So, let's see, should this work? I think so. Let me put this here again. So we now input, for example, 0.4. We start here, take the value, it's too small. We go stepwise until we are at 0.4 and then take the value. So let's go to the main. Man, this is such frustrating result though. Just this stupid function, and basically I could have wrote it directly myself, even if not in an optimal good way, instead of for half an hour search for the correct way. Okay, let's see. Somewhere down here, yeah, we draw the graph. Progress, yeah, baby step progress. Maybe it's also just wrong, so we don't know yet how much progress this actually will be. Okay, that did not work yet. Oh, there it is, test down there in the middle, great. And then we do here, take, how do we do it? We have the normalized sample integral points, right? So we have the graph and we have the normalized points. What I want to do here now is take the graph, experimenting. Take this graph, test point, which will be some random point. Every step forward is important, no matter how small. I mean, that's kind of true, but didn't we have that yesterday with if the progression with getting, for example, a no death run or something like that is too slow? Then the fun is quite low in it. So I guess it's the thing with this too. If like you make too little baby steps, it just hurts the motivation. But right now it's like still fine. I just wish to have been a bit faster. Okay, so let's take maybe 0.2, 0.4, 6, and 8. And then we can check the results in a bit. And then this will be sample points. And then we can just plot them. Map. Value, map that to just some p, I guess, and then I don't know if I can do it like that. How do I map this again to be not just the value? But I mean, we can just do that. That should be enough. Just map the value. Children pop in, multiple children were provided. Did I not map stuff before? We only have like 7 minutes left. I want to see results. Need to be quick. Let me see. ChatGPT. TypeScript. React. Map. Vector to diffs. Come on, don't give me all the setup. Give me just the... There it is. Do it inline. What is this map thing? I have a React class with an array of numbers and want to output them in the return. Yeah. Okay, 5 more minutes, 5 more minutes. I don't get why my ChatGPT skills are so low today. Number index, yeah. Div key, okay, didn't I do exactly that? I mean, I did not add the index for number index number dot y dot x. Oh, okay, I only had the index. Why ever that was a problem though. Still doesn't like it. No. This maybe? Oh, I think it was because I had multiple objects in here and I couldn't have text and the others. Okay, let's check our results. 0283 was for the first sampling point, which was 0.2. 0.2 is here. And it was 283. Oh, we should... Can I not? I cannot zoom in. Great. I can make this full screen though. So I guess this works, right? We have 0.2, you can't see there. Why? Okay, but this time. 0.2 is about 2 point something, so that works. 0.4 should be 2 point something, which it isn't, so it does not work. 0.6 should be 3 point something. Oh yeah, it doesn't work at all, right? It's not, it's somewhere here and not there. So we have no progress actually. Great. Can I fix it real quick? Else we just need to stop here. Damn it. So what could be the problem? Did I put out the y or x value? The x value. What if I put out the y value? Okay, that is correct. Those are the y values that we used here, so that's great. The x calculation is just wrong. I mean, I can go smaller here, but the integration actually is what we should do, so... Do I put an x here? Yeah, I do. Interesting. Let's do a little debugging here with the current point dot x y, and then I actually need to go and fix this tomorrow. But I mean, the most important thing always is to start things again, and With now having streamed the second day in a row, I'll definitely continue, I think, so that's good. Let's see. Where is the console? Here. And then we reload the entire thing. Why do I have breakpoints? Stop it. Where can I continue? Go, just go through it. Okay. Console, doing stuff. Let's just look into one of them. So, oh yeah, the sampling is way too low now. Just want to see if it actually works. So this should be enough of a resolution. 1 minute left. I'll quickly just quit stream in like a minute, so be prepared to it just ending. Oh, interesting. This is just something different if I switch the sample points. Crazy. Yeah, I'll just be gone in a second. Yeah. Okay, here we can quickly look into it. We get 0.1. Yeah, those Y values are just wrong. And I don't know why, but they are just wrong. You see this? This 0.1 shouldn't be that value. So maybe the problem is in another program and in another class there. Okay. I'll be actually, from the 10th on, I'll be live for an entire week. So you should check in there. I'll be playing Elden Ring all day, entire week. At least that's the plan. Trying to no-hit it. So you should be back then. Till then, I guess I'll just continue coding stuff. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow morning, I guess, and fix this. Yeah. For some reason, my follow button is not filled out, even though I am followed. That's weird. Maybe reload the page. I mean, as long as you see me in the list on Twitch, the follow, that should be fine, right? Or Twitch is just having problems again and breaking down like it does casually. Let's see. Oh no, I could raid somewhere, right? But I don't have the time. Is Pub live? I guess Pub is live, right? So we just raid her. Okay, let's go. Did that work? Okay. Bye. Was fun. Thanks for joining in. I need to run to work. Say Pub that I can't chat and stuff, you know? Right now, bye.